Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of The Cooking Professor. And today in the kitchen I will be making a steak served over rice. So this recipe usually calls for, I'm going to use the steak kebabs of course, but I'm going to do it without the skewers that go through the steak. So today on the class agenda for the professor, we're going to be doing kebabs, steak served over rice. So if this is your first time visiting, I hope you enjoy the video, subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you know every time that I upload a video. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so now we're back and I've already washed the steak here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take steak, jarred and quartered, and I'm going to slice it smaller. And I'm not going to make such a large portion of this, but that's why I chose not to use the skewers for the kebabs. So this is just going to be different, the way that I'm doing this. As you can see, I don't have this cut here. Some of them are already fairly sliced. Okay. And the last piece. Okay. So I already have it. So I'm going to put this like this. Put it in this bowl here. Or my strainer rather. And so I'm going to start off using, this is chopped house steak rub. I'm going to use this first. Now of course, I have the rest of the ingredients in the description box below. So this is the black peppercorn. Okay. I'm going to use some onion powder. And this is on my dry mixers here. I'm going to use some thyme. Now, yes, it's already smelling good. All right, let's see here. I don't have a lot of steak, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this and I'm going to transfer it over in here. Okay. I'm going to use some Blacken Seasoning here. Okay. Pinch of steak season. Serve right. Okay. I'm going to use some Worcestershire Sauce. And you can let this marinate overnight, but I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes, maybe 30 minutes. Then we'll be back. I'm going to, and that's the Worcestershire. And I'm also going to use some minced garlic. Maybe about, I don't know, I love the way garlic smells. Is that weird? But I don't know, I do. And we're gonna let all this, as you see. Let it sit like this. And this is a quick meal as well. Then we have some white cooking wine, a little bit here. And maybe a teaspoon. We're gonna let this sit here and marinate for a while. Okay, that looks good. We're gonna let this, that smells good and it looks good. So we're gonna put this aside here now. We have this, and we're gonna let this sit. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator, and when we come back, we'll start cutting up our peppers and onions. Okay. Stay tuned. Yes, I call this the steak kebabs without the skewers. We're gonna have the onions. Okay, now that I have everything cut the way I want to, we'll start off with actually making sure all the peppers are tender, because when you are cooking, I always like my vegetables to be maybe a little bit on the crunchy side, but not raw or steamed. So I'm gonna saute these a little bit and get them to go on before we add our steak. So join me at the stove. All right, guys, so here I am now, and I'm over here at the stove. I have my onions and green peppers here. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to use some classic olive oil. Yes. And here, and I have this, have my burner up on high here, start it off, and then we'll slowly incorporate vegetables. So we want this to get nice and steamy here, nice and hot here. And I'm also, for this dish, I'm going to be using success white rice, boiling the bag rice. This is for a quick recipe, and it doesn't take a lot of preparation, 10 minutes at the most. But we're going to be using this today to go with our steak kebabs, but without the skewers. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to get this here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start placing some of the onions already in here. Okay. 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 Here we have this. So now, when all of this come together, gonna be great here. Okay, so now that we have that in, I'm gonna go ahead and let this start cooking, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back, and I'm just taking a wooden fork to try to turn the onions and the green pepper. And of course you can always add some flavor. Add some flavor to your vegetable. And I'll do a little dash of my cooking wine. So that way when we put this as a topping over top of the rice, I have a good flavor. It would be a good flavor. And we're just gonna let these cook. And taking this juice and become part of this great dish. And also I'm going to use a little bit black pepper. Okay. So I have a plan for the steak. What I'm going to do with that, I'm going to sear it a little while on the stove, and then I'm going to finish it off baking it. So that just give it that good wholesome taste. So we're going to start off searing it, and then we're going to preheat the oven on bake 350. And then we're going to finish it off there. What I'm planning on doing, I'm going to cook or sear the steak in what we're doing here. So the steak will be seared in this. So again, the whole idea is to make sure that these peppers and onions are soft. I don't really want them tough tasting, because to me that's not cooked. Sorry. But yeah, I want them to be a part of the dish, not like, oh, everything's not blending well. So I'm going to keep stirring these, and we will be back to see how far we progress. Okay, so we're back, and now the pepper and onions, they pretty much reached the consistency that I like, I'm satisfied with. Okay, so I am now going to remove my peppers. And my onions, I'm going to remove these. I have my boiling the back rice going. With butter and that. Okay, so now what I have now, oh, I'm gonna be careful. Okay, so now we'll go back now and we're gonna get, I have our meat that was chilling out for 30 minutes. So I'm going to take the same oil that I sauteed, and I'm going to place our steak over in this. Okay. So we're going to start off with this. As a sauteed here. So we have this. And we're going to let this start searing. Okay. Try to open up a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is good enough for the searing. It's not done, but I just wanted to see a little bit on top of the stove. And so now we're going to place it in here. So now I'm going to pour this over here. Put this here. And I'm now going to have the peppers on this side. I'm going to put the peppers on that side. So everything can kind of mix in with the juices. Guys, you see this? Around the steak in the middle. Okay. There it is. I'm going to put this in the oven for about, I'd say maybe about 30 minutes or so. 25 to 30 minutes. And then we'll come back and we'll bring this deliciousness all together. Okay. Into the oven it goes. Hi guys, welcome back. I am now getting ready to take our steak out of the oven that's been cooking for now about 25 minutes. So I am going to get ready to do this now. And I'm going to take this out. So follow me over here. Let's see here. Take this out. My goodness, look at this. Oh, this smells good. I'm going to set this over here. So when I come back, I'm going to put this dish, plate it up so you guys can see the finished product. So you want to stick around to see this. Stay tuned. So guys, what I'm doing now is the juices that we have, you can always pour those over top of your steak to give it more flavor. Okay. Voila, there you have it. The steak kebab without the skewers. Okay. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. Stay tuned for my next video, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and please don't forget to hit that notification bell. So that's all for now for the Cooking Professor. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.